I have to get this off my chest. So I, unfortunately, the account that I use as is private, so I can't view the game, but I'm can sure as hell talk about it. So I was trying, I literally got, that's my try hard account. Literally my try hard account. I don't mess around on there. I try hard. However, I got into a bit of a loss streak. And I'm like, okay, well, the past two games were really bad. So I took a little bit of a break, took a little bit of a breather, came back to the third one, and I'm like, okay, let's lock in. Insta lock on defense, three dive. And I'm like, okay, that's not good. Dive on defense is extremely difficult in a ranked game. Not like pro play, right? With communication. These guys aren't communicating. And but I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, well, let's see, maybe they're good. I'm not gonna say anything, and I didn't. Right? I'm like, okay, they're fine. I'm sure they know what they're doing. They clearly insta locked it, so I'm sure they have an understanding of how to do this. I was incorrect. They immediately got destroyed. Immediately. I'm talking 5 seconds into the game. They are literally destroyed. So, I'm like, okay, this is a little ridiculous, but I flex. I heal. I haven't. My heal isn't good. It's used to be decent, but it was never like really that good. It was pretty basic, right? I know how to play it, but it really bores me. I make mistakes as I'm bored. I'm not entertained. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not something I am, stimulated by. So I make a bunch of mistakes, and I avoid playing heal. I can flex tank sometimes, but I've literally went to eternity on DPS. It's what I do. So I'm on heal. And I'm like, okay, well, this is a little ridiculous because I have this Iron Fist player who is like 1-1. We're like 10, 8 minutes into the match, and he is 1-1 still. And, I'm like, dude, it's not working out. And, I make jokes here and there. I'm like, I bet $500 he won't swap. Just jokes. And I mean, what else can I do? My team isn't swapping. I'm bored as hell. I'm trying to just kill time. I don't say anything harmful. This isn't something anyone would actually be offended by, right? Just very incredibly basic things. However, the enemy team and my team decided to circle jerk this Iron Fist. I'm talking they're bouncing on it. I'm talking every single hand is on this dude's crotch. Every single one. They're all just in love with this guy. They love this guy. They're obsessed with him. I don't know why. But my team starts making up lies about me. Oh, he's throwing. I'm literally the only one trying. But they keep saying it. They keep doing this. Oh, report him. He's sitting in spawn. I stood in spawn for 2 seconds and then the round ended. Because the round was over. I couldn't touch. I didn't have time to touch. No one was out there to touch. The round's over, man. Terra in Navi, pro. He's on Navi, right? Terra in spawn isn't gonna rush out to touch if the point is like 70 meters away and you're playing a slow character, right? Like it's not gonna happen. Just just wait. You have 2 seconds. The round's over. Just wait, dude. Go to the next round. But they're just tweaking out, dude. Just tweaking out. And I'm just at a loss. So we go to the next round. My Iron Fist by now is like 5-20. His score just only gets worse, but the obsession for him only gets greater. And my team just hounding on me. I'm like, whatever, dude. Eventually I just stopped typing because I'm like, whatever, this is just pointless, you know. I'll just GG go next. But yeah, I try to the very end because I'm on my tryhard account. That's literally what I'm on that account for. So it's like a personal rule, a principle to not stop trying. So I heal. I do my job. I have second greatest heals in that entire match. Now we near the end of the round. I'm still trying. In fact, I'm touching the point. I'm risking everything to touch the point in overtime. I'm holding cart in overtime as a healer. It's what I needed to do, or else we would lose. But it doesn't matter. So the game ends. We don't even cap first point. It's a complete stomp. Complete and utter. We got destroyed, okay? The entire team went hard negative. You know, this Iron Fist is like 6-23 at this point, right? So here's what I was really surprised by. I got banned. That account got banned. Banned for trying. I was the only one on my team who actually cared. Who actually suggested swaps. Who actually was putting in effort to flex. This Iron Fist did not swap from beginning to end. He is actively participating in his own team's loss, and he knows it. This guy is throwing. By all definitions, that's a throw. If you do not swap, you go extremely hard negative. You are hard countered. And you don't swap for the entire game despite people telling you to, that's throwing. It's not being a bad player, you're doing that intentionally. But I get banned. And you know, because they were so obsessed with this guy, I bet you his account is just fine. I bet you his account is perfectly fine. I tried to get in contact with mods. I tried to get in contact with... Because when you get banned, it shows up this penalty screen. And it says if you have any questions or whatever, contact customer support or whatever. It goes to the Discord. Now I'm already in the Discord, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll try and find it on my own, because it like going on, because I'm on console, it adds like I need to make a whole new account, and I'm not linking my account. I don't really trust that for netties. I don't trust that. But I just don't want, it would be, not that it makes a difference, right? I'm already in there, so I'm looking around in there, and it's kind of weird for customer support. It kind of low-key says they can't help with bans and whatnot. It's usually for cheating and bugs. And I eventually go to, like, what am I looking at here? Marvel Rivals Mod Mail. And I message them. I send a professional message explaining what happened, and it gives me this message of like the request has been received, but it doesn't help with in-game reports. It doesn't do that. So it's probably gonna get ignored completely. And if there's nothing they can do, then there's nothing they can do, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like whatever I do there, it doesn't matter. So it's completely cooked until the time that it is unbanned. It's insane that this like it. You know what's crazy that I kind of hate is that reported. I have reported people for perfectly valid reasons. I'm talking they're going Widow and jumping off the map. I'm talking this guy who doesn't swap and goes hard negative and so on and so forth. Valid reasons. But nothing happens. Nothing I go in game chat, hey, this guy's a thrower. He's clearly throwing. Please report him. Period. And nothing happens. I don't get any message that he's been banned. And this goes for the most obvious cases. I have literally given game codes. On console, I have typed out the game codes multiple times for different games. Nothing happens. Nothing has happened. They do not get banned. They are completely fine. They are throwers. I remember this one guy and I actually made a video about it. This one guy, I got him in my games. It was so weird. Multiple times throughout multiple days. And he literally threw every single one. And I reported every single game and given every single game code. Nothing happened. The dude threw all of my games for zero reason, mind you. He would die one time. I remember perfectly. He would go Punisher, die one time, say GG in chat, and then go Widow. And that would be it. We lose. I gave game codes. I did everything I could. The guy walked away scot-free. Never got a message. Never got one message about him being banned. And for the longest time, I'm talking probably months now, I've piled up a handful of reports that are all valid and given a handful of game codes. I haven't gotten a message of someone being banned in forever. Like, I haven't, you know? So it's so crazy to me that I will literally see genuine throwers like this Iron Fist player who hard throws, but I get banned. Somehow, the person who flexed, the person who tried, and didn't say anything too toxic, just light, funny jabs, and just was silent for over half the game, gets banned. Not chat banned. Full on, you cannot log in. I can't log in on that account. And it seems like no one can do anything about it. I would show the replay, but I literally cannot log in. And it's private too, because it's my tryhard account. I don't want anyone using any dumb software to get my stats. Because I have like a 60 something percent win rate on Daredevil, 60 something percent win rate on Star Lord. Really high stats. And I mean, if I get target banned, it's gonna be at like half power, right? Regardless, I don't really have anything else more to say. It's ridiculous, dude. The ban system in this game is it's a it's a joke. You know, it's just a joke. And so is the matchmaking. I don't want to get into the matchmaking because that's gonna be like a half an hour video. But dude, it's just a joke. And anyway, I'm getting off topic.